Amanda?
Come on in.
All right, so what are we talking about today?
So today I want to talk to you about YouTube. So YouTube was originally founded in May of 2005. This is when they launched their beta site. And the people who launched this site were Jawad Karim, Steve Chen, and Chad Hurley. All these people worked for PayPal at the time, and they actually were the ones who posted the first ever YouTube video. The person in the video is Jawad Karim. I'm going to show it to you now. It's very short.
Alright, so here we are in front of the elephants. Cool thing about these guys is that they have really long fronts, and that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say.
Wasn't that an interesting video? Can you believe it was only 19 seconds long? This was the very first video that was launched on their beta site back in May. Now, in September, they got their first 1 million views for one of their videos. And this video was actually a Nike ad. And that's when YouTube started being used as more of a promotional material. Nike was the first brand that decided that YouTube had some real promotional potential. Now, in December of the same year, 2005, that's when they did their official launch for YouTube. Now YouTube was open to the general public, and everybody was able to access this site. Now, let's skip over to 2006. So in October 2006, Google also started to realize the value of YouTube, and they decided to buy YouTube for $1.65 billion. Once we got to 2007, in May, they decided to create a partner program. This is when people were able to be paid for the content that they were creating on YouTube. And as we'll get into later, this has actually launched a couple of different careers and things that people do nowadays. One of the really frequented videos at the time was Charlie Bit Me. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this video. It's also pretty funny. I'm going to insert it right here.
Ah! Oh! Ouch! Ouch! Ouch, Charlie! Ow! Charlie! That really hurts!
Isn't that a funny video? I really like that one. I actually remember when it came out and I would watch it with my friends. In July, this was the first time that the news started kind of getting involved with YouTube. CNN actually did a lot of their presidential debate talk using YouTube as a platform. In August, that's when ads were introduced for YouTube, and that's when YouTube started making some really good money off of ad revenues. In October, YouTube decided to launch its content verification, and this was so that rights were not being violated by people who are posting things to YouTube. In April of 2009, Vivo and YouTube teamed up to produce a music video series. This is another way that YouTube was trying to fix some of the relationships it had made with the traditional media partners. This was also when Justin Bieber came on the scene, and Usher actually posted the first video of Justin Bieber on YouTube channel. That video has millions of hits. In 2010, people were able to start renting movies off of YouTube. Now, 2011, in April, they introduced the live component of YouTube, which is still available today. In March of 2011, that's when YouTube decided to create some original channels. Again, this is them trying to keep up with modern day Netflix and cable series. So now, sometimes you can only watch these original series on YouTube. Now, in 2012, we were hit by storm with Gangnam Style. This video has over 1 billion views. So 2014 to present day, not a whole lot of changes have happened, as YouTube has established a pretty firm base. However, there has been an exponential increase in viewership, and this is thanks to people known as YouTubers. You may have heard of them. They are kind of considered like new celebrities nowadays.
What other types of industries or business are using the platform?
That's an excellent question. I'm actually going to hand you over to Blanca, who's going to be able to answer that better for you. Blanca?
Consumer packaged goods is an industry that is using YouTube successfully. Product reviews and unboxing videos are dominating YouTube, making it a prime advertising spot for CPG brands. For example, makeup tutorials and fashion vlogs get millions of views on YouTube. Makeup brands understand this and target ads to these channels or work with influencers to get their products reviewed by them. Health and fitness is another industry. You no longer need to hire a personal trainer. Another industry is technology and computing. These videos make up a large portion of YouTube content. Consumers will seek out tech reviews to see how a product actually works before making a purchase. For example, Unbox Therapy, a well-known unboxing channel, has over 13 million subscribers. How-to video consumption has grown 70% every year.
That's fascinating. Can you tell us a little bit about how best to advocate for use from an organizational perspective?
You know what, Amanda? I'm going to let Heather answer that.
Hello, and I'm Heather. So YouTube has a broad audience base from children to adults 65 and over. Therefore, it is a very effective platform to reach a wide range of users. Many users use YouTube as a search engine because YouTube's ecosystem produces a vast quantity of content. So whatever content your organization specializes in, whether it be education, DIY, fitness, languages, culture, etc., you will for sure be able to find an audience and build a following quickly. Also, the ability for YouTube audience to subscribe to channels ensures that every new video content you post will be brought to the attention of your subscribers' newsfeed the minute they log in. Aside from uploading videos, you can also add subtitles to your video and translate your video into as many different languages as you want to cater to a more international audience. In a 2014 study shows that YouTube is the second largest social networking site behind Facebook. YouTube also promotes closer personal connection because as you are speaking to your viewers through the video and allowing your viewers to become better acquainted with you and your organization, you can easily engage the viewers on camera.
Can you tell us about YouTube's common characteristics and user stats?
Oh, I think I'll let Amanda answer that for you.
YouTube is actually the only other online platform measured that matches Facebook's reach. 73% of adults report using the video sharing site. Some 51% of YouTube users say they visit the site daily. With 1.9 billion monthly users and over 30 million active daily users, YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. In 2018, video ad spending will account for 25% of all US digital ad spending, and for good reason. Video ads tend to be incredibly effective, with viewers retaining 95% of a message from video ads compared to 10% of a message from text ads.
Wow, that's amazing. So can you name 2 or 3 organizations using YouTube effectively?
Well, I'm actually going to pass it back over to Blanca to answer that question for you.
So, the #1 earner on YouTube in 2018 was not your average millionaire. Far from it. A 7-year-old boy named Ryan, who reviews toys for other kids, made $22 million last year. His channel has attracted a huge following of parents and children who watch him test out new toys and share his thoughts on them. Ryan first started reviewing toys in 2015 when he was just 4 years old. A company doing a great job in using YouTube as a platform is Red Bull. Because Red Bull is an energy drink, their marketing centers around promoting an active lifestyle that is full of energy. Their YouTube channel has over 4 million subscribers and reached 1 billion total video views in 6 years. Their most popular videos are full of athletes, daredevils, and other risk takers doing awesome things such as climbing frozen Niagara Falls, building a wooden bike from scratch, and driving a race car on ice. Other companies are Walmart and Ellen DeGeneres, although not a company, most definitely a brand.
Can you tell me a little bit about the pitfalls or areas of improvement using YouTube?
Love that you asked that, Amanda, but I'm going to let Heather answer that.
All right, that's a very good question. So when companies fail to adapt to trends and be on top of sudden changes in viewer behavior, that happens when they forget about the mobile viewers. As well as companies need to constantly develop entertaining content because otherwise you will risk becoming irrelevant and losing followers if you don't update your content, perhaps twice or 2-3 times per week. As well as communicating with viewers. So the one thing that's awesome about YouTube is that they do have a comment section below each one of their videos. So organizations should make it a priority to read through those comments and try their best to communicate to those viewers. Maintaining a YouTube channel requires a lot of time and commitment as well, so organizations will need to hire a social media person to ensure their channel is always uploading fresh content. Organizations will also need to hire a professional videographer to help create and edit content in a creative way that will appeal to viewers. So there's one downfall to YouTube, using YouTube for users, is if you close the app on your phone, it also turns off the video. It can only be used if it is open. And I believe this is for YouTube Premium, is that correct? Anybody?
Yes, that is correct, Heather.
Awesome! I thought so. And also, once you start watching something on YouTube, it also filters it for you. So the next time you log on to YouTube, you may find a lot of videos or common videos with a common theme that you've watched before on your news feed. So that kind of narrows down your user's option when it comes to what videos is presented. Alright, so now that you know all about the pitfalls, let's go back to Amanda.
Thanks, Heather. That's actually all the time that we have for today. Thanks again for clicking on this video. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below for new content that you want to see next week. Other than that, see you next time. Bye!